Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO SpongeBob SquarePants review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 3826, Build a Bob. This set includes 445 pieces, originally retailing for $29.99 when it released back on June 1st of 2006. Now, I just recently got this set as part of a bulk haul. It is missing one piece and two of the stickers, though no matter, it's nothing that is really too important to this set. We still have the final overall model. That is this giant SpongeBob that looks very, very creepy. But as I said, I got this as part of a bulk haul, so I only have the instructions for us to look at and the final overall model. Front of the instructions pretty much mimics what you would see from the front of the box. You also get a few small pictures showcasing some of the actions, which you'll also see from the very back. You have the old sort of like shop at home information. You can fill this out to get a catalog back in the day, LEGO Club, and you also have your piece count for a few pages there, leading to the final overall model where it does show some of the different features. You can switch out the mouth and so on and so forth. A lot of them are actually shown right after you build them. One of the first things that you build within this set is Plankton, who is represented with these three circular 2x2 bricks stacked on top of each other that have a sticker that doesn't really even match the color. I hate that this is how they actually did this, that they couldn't just make I guess three separate prints or something like that, because that would have worked a lot better for this instead of placing a sticker over three pieces, another thing that I might as well add is that I'm happy that those stickers aren't actually included, because those would also be covering multiple pieces, and I just really am happy that LEGO doesn't do that anymore. But anyways, we get these little antennae pieces, which also only come in one other set, that being a 2004 Slave 1 polybag, because you get that sand green bottom and then the black top. And again, you get the sand green all around just because that's the color that they decided to use for his character, and you get the sticker just covering the whole thing, which is really annoying, but still really interesting character, and he does happen to fit within SpongeBob. In all of its glory, here is SpongeBob SquarePants, starting from the bottom and working our way up, and also turning him around because for some reason he has a backside that you can actually enter as an interior. First, we're going to start off with his shoes, which use a lot of black pieces. A lot of the slope pieces here I really like getting, and also some of these curved brick pieces from the front. Those are really nice to get, and some of these different angles back here are really nicely done. You can see how his socks are done using these white pieces, and also the little bit of red and blue, which is a nice little touch. Another thing I did want to note is that you do get a Technic axle that runs through the entirety of the leg, though that doesn't actually go to the body, so these can easily snap off if you're not careful, and that is one of the interior details that I should not have done this with, so I'm just gonna fix that real quickly. But anyways, working our way up, you get some brown for the pants and black for the belt. You can see that we get the white as we move up for his shirt, which is a little small. You get his tie, which uses some building on the side techniques right there at the very top. It hangs down very nicely. Get a little bit of tiling off there as well. As we move to the side, you can see that we have these different Technic connections to create the arms, which you might recognize this particular style for the arms that was used within the Knight's Kingdom construction figures way back in the day. This is a brand new recolor for, I believe, at least this piece when it comes to SpongeBob, as these pieces were typically only used for those Night Kingdom figures. Really interesting to get them within this particular set. Gives you that extra bit of posability there, so then you can move that section of the arm as well as at the base, and you can also move that side to side to add a little bit more posability there, in addition to the 360 all around. Moving all the way up to the face, you use a lot of yellow because SpongeBob is yellow, and you also get this giant sticker for his mouth, one with an open mouth smile with the little buck teeth at the front and his tongue showing. One thing that you can actually do here is you can move this down in order to reveal one of the play features for this set, which actually brings us to the interior, which we might as well look at before we get through the rest of the face. So you get 2 levels of interior, lots of studded area, so you can actually place Plankton up here. He's sort of like manning SpongeBob. He got in there somehow, don't know how, but still pretty cool. This is also where we're supposed to see 2 more stickers as sort of like portraits that he put up, one of himself and just something else. I don't remember what it was. I'll poke them up on the screen right now so you can see what those look like. But anyways, Plankton can fit in here and just control SpongeBob at his own will. Top level, you get some gears which can actually control the eyes, which I'll show later on. You get some prints here, one on this 1x4, one on this 1x2 for a keyboard, and also one on that slope piece there for another control panel. You get a little lever, which you can move back and forth as you please. Moving down to the play feature that we were meant to just start looking at, we have this little area in the corner, which has a clip piece you can bring down. We're supposed to load this up with all of these translucent chef hats, which is also the one extra piece that I am missing, though I happen to have enough of them, which is fine. We have this part over here that you can bring back, and you can place said translucent hat, which is supposed to represent a jellyfish, and launch it out of SpongeBob's mouth. You know, originally I thought that this was spit, though actually LEGO Shop at Home calls it a jellyfish. Overall, 10 out of 10 play feature, something that I think is really funny about this particular character. Now, spinning us all the way back around, you may notice that we have that different type of clip piece connection here for the mouth area. You can easily remove that and switch that out with another stickered mouth where he's a little bit more worried. I'm going to spin that around just so then you can see the building from the back side of that. That is a sticker just like the first one. You can easily place that in and bring it up to complete the worried SpongeBob look. This is for when he figures out that Plankton exists in his brain and such. Overall, really interesting the way that they decided to do this. I don't like that we have all of these studs. It kind of looks like he has like a beard or something, though whatever, it's fine for what it is. If LEGO did this nowadays, it would definitely be enclosed in the back, and of course it would be a lot more stable and different techniques being used for the arms here and such. But anyways, looking at the nose, you can see that we have a sort of like hinge connection in order to make sure that we close that gap at the very top. And we also use some more of those cylinder bricks and also a dome to top that off. The only print included in this set that is brand new and still exclusive to the set is of course for SpongeBob's eyes. Now if you want to see what it looks like behind there, you can see that we have like all the different Technic connections for like the gear system in order to spin them. You get one of these white headpieces, which I believe also came within the Slave 1, at least at the time period, if I'm not mistaken. And we get the print for the eyes. We're going to plop this right back on there. And as I said, we have this gear system back here, where we have these little gears in which you can spin, allowing SpongeBob's eyes to go all crazy and berserk there. There's a quick look at that. Though, of course, if you don't like that, you can easily just rearrange these back to normal. And of course, when you are turning the gear system, it is easy to actually get them back to normal. At least the first few times that I did it, I was able to get them back to normal after spinning them around a little bit. And lastly, I did want to say that we get these lever pieces to represent SpongeBob's eyebrows, which I guess is an interesting way to do them. I guess it works, it's fine, it does a nice job. And I also did want to appreciate all the different angles for this figure, especially from the side, using a lot of these pieces, which aren't really too common in that color. So those are pretty nice to see within this particular set. And as I said, if LEGO did this nowadays, we definitely have this particular section enclosed and maybe like sort of like a modular kind of style maybe. Who knows what LEGO would do back here. I definitely think that they would keep these 2 play features, though this one would probably be the one that changes the most. So overall, for a $30 set back in the day, I think that this was a really great value. 445 pieces. A set like this in today's money, I think would cost at least like $80, which is just crazy if you look at some of those different Star Wars buildable figures that are in this particular range. For the time period, of course, there are some outdated building techniques, and especially not as stable as if LEGO were to make this today. There were definitely some things that I think LEGO would change if they made something like this today. Of course, first they'd have to get the SpongeBob license back. I'm not exactly sure who has it now, though a little bit creepy in some areas. Definitely something interesting to have on display. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!